The British royal family, Arab families from oil-rich countries, and corporate moguls like Elon Musk come to mind when discussing the world's wealthiest people. However, few people are aware that the Rothschild family, with a claimed net worth of $2 trillion and a staggering rumored yearly revenue of $390 billion, is truly the richest family in the world. More than 18,000 opulent houses and more than 100 private jets are owned by the Rothschild family. This is true. It is the fortune of a real family. It is not fiction. How did they become so affluent? Who are they? And what do they do with it? Let's get started since we're here to tell you that and more. Introduction to the Rothschild family. The Rothschild conspiracy theory is a long-held misconception that one European Jewish financial dynasty has the authority to influence global affairs. It has strong anti-Semitic roots and has been employed over time to spread various hateful ideologies. Later, this common illusion was brought to Iran and given a local character, once more for political purposes. Despite the fact that it has no basis in reality, it is still used today. The Rothschilds are a powerful European banking family with more than 200 years of experience in the world of international finance. The family's beginnings can be located in Frankfurt in the 16th century, where Mayer Amschel Rothschild established a modest commercial enterprise. The family business later opened subsidiaries in London, Paris, Vienna, and Naples thanks to Mayer's 5 sons. The Rothschild family rose to prominence as one of the world's most powerful and influential financial dynasties. The Industrial Revolution and the Napoleonic Wars were significantly financed in part by the Rothschild family. They also contributed to the founding of the Federal Reserve System and the Bank of England. The family's riches and power peaked in the 19th century, but they started to wane in the 20th. The Rothschilds are still a wealthy family in today's world, but their power isn't what it once was. Numerous urban legends and myths surround the Rothschild family, one of which is that they are in charge of the global economy. These misconceptions frequently rest on conspiracy theories and anti-Semitic stereotypes. The assertion that the Rothschilds are in charge of the global economy is unsupported by any evidence. Even though the Rothschild family's businesses are now far more diversified, they are still involved in international finance. Banking, real estate, mining, energy, agriculture, winemaking, and nonprofit organizations are among the family's interests. One of the richest families in the world, the Rothschilds' exact net worth is unclear. An interesting family with a colorful past, the Rothschilds. Both positively and negatively, they have significantly shaped the modern world. Although the Rothschilds are still a powerful and affluent family, their influence has diminished over recent years. Current status. The Rothschild enterprises are still successful in the 21st century. In the fiscal year 2016, Rothschild & Co.'s yearly revenue was EUR 1,589 million. The majority of family members either work directly for these companies or invest in projects that increase family wealth. The Rothschild family is one of the richest families in history, with a net value of over $500 billion as of 2023. Even though the Rothschild family's businesses are now far more diversified, they are still involved in international finance. One of the richest families in the world, the Rothschilds' exact net worth is unclear. The banking operations of the Rothschild family are now managed by the company Rothschild & Co., which has locations all over the world. The Rothschild Wine Group, which makes wine in France, Spain, and Italy, is one of the many enterprises that the family also owns. With investments in gold, silver, and other metals, the Rothschild family is also involved in the mining sector. The Rothschild family has been more interested in alternative energy in recent years. The family is investing in more green energy sources in addition to owning a number of solar and wind energy facilities. The Rothschilds have contributed billions of dollars to charity causes and are active in a number of philanthropic endeavors. The Rothschilds are a fascinating and interesting family. They continue to be one of the richest and most powerful families in the world and have contributed significantly to shaping the contemporary world. Significant years in the history of the Rothschild family. 1763. Mayer Amschel Rothschild joins his brothers in the family business. 1769. Prince Wilhelm bestows Mayer with the title of court factor. 1789. Nathan Rothschild starts a textile business in Manchester. 1810. Nathan establishes N. Rothschild in London. 1824. Nathan and Moses Montefiore come together to start Alliance Assurance Company. 1835. Nathan acquires rights to Mercury Mines in Spain. 2019. N.M. Rothschild and Sons report revenue of 1.87 billion euros. The inventors of economy and capitalism, the contemporary financial system, and the idea of fractional reserve banking are both linked to the Rothschild family. They made significant returns since they were the first to invest deposits from their banks into global government programs. The contemporary economy is built on this concept, which is still utilized by banks today. In a system known as fractional reserve banking, banks only hold a portion of their deposits in reserve. Borrowers receive loans for the remaining deposits, which they use to finance their own enterprises or other endeavors. The loan and investing processes generate new money, which is how the economy expands. Although not the only bankers to practice fractional reserve banking, the Rothschilds were the most effective. By distributing risk throughout their network of institutions, they were able to guarantee that they would always have enough cash on hand to fulfill their obligations. They became one of the richest families in the world as a result, and it also contributed to the development of the modern economy. To put it briefly, the Rothschild family was the first to discover how to manufacture money out of thin air. By lending out more money than they actually had in reserve, they achieved this. They were able to profit from the interest payments as a result, and the economy was also stimulated. Banks still using the model they developed today. Myths and legends. Conspiracy theories are false narratives that simplify enormously complex events and processes into plots executed by powerful people. They assert that a strong and secretive group is actively influencing or totally dominating the world, as well as particular historical occurrences. By their very nature, conspiracy theories are challenging to disprove because they contend that secret strategies are being used to wield authority. Many myths and stories surround the Rothschild family, including the idea that they are in charge of the global economy. These misconceptions frequently rest on conspiracy theories and anti-Semitic stereotypes. The assertion that the Rothschilds are in charge of the global economy is unsupported by any evidence. In actuality, the wealth and power of the Rothschild family have considerably diminished over the past many centuries. But the misconceptions about the Rothschilds continue to circulate and are being employed by anti-Semites. All of these misconceptions are untrue. Although the Rothschilds are a powerful family, they do not have the ability to influence politics or the global economy. Wars and economic problems around the world are not entirely their fault. Additionally, they are not attempting to create a global government. The Rothschild family myths are detrimental because they support anti-Semitism. They fabricate a false picture of the Rothschilds as a strong and evil family that want to rule the globe. This representation can be used to defend prejudice and violence against Jews. One of these myths that has persisted the longest is the Rothschild conspiracy hypothesis. It dates back more than 150 years and promotes false information about the wealthy Rothschild family as emblems of a fictitious Jewish power, which is accused of nefariously directing events and natural disasters around the world. Conclusion: an interesting family with a colorful past, the Rothschilds. Both positively and negatively, they have significantly shaped the modern world. The family's riches and power peaked in the 19th century, but they started to wane in the 20th. The Rothschilds are still a wealthy family today, although their influence and authority have diminished over time. They continue to be among the most well-known and powerful families in the world. Nonetheless, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new about the Rothschilds. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.